All right, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed the holiday. We are back. Looks like we've got some stocks that are moving this morning. I'm looking at AAIC. Gonna be watching for a possible buy in AAIC. Let's see. I'm gonna watch up here around 428. 428. All right, I'm gonna mark 428 on AAIC. 428. 428 is going to be a possible entry. 428. I'll put an alert up there. 428. $428. Okay, AIRI. Let me keep on that. We may have some trades on that a little bit later. BTBT also active. Not seeing anything on that. We'll continue to watch that. AATO. Yeah, it looks like AATO wants to go lower. All right, we'll leave AATO alone. TIO. All right, AAIC. Okay. LXRX. Nope. BEAT. I'm just running through some stocks here, see if I see any really nice setups. BET, I got AAIC. JDST, not seeing any opportunities. Looks like JDST is going to pull down a little bit, but I'm going to keep my eye again on JDST. RII. I like AIRI. Spread's a little bit big on the bid and the ask. 10-cent spread. Not ready. I like the setup though. Not ready to take that yet. Go back to BTBT. I like it. I don't have any setups. Mm. Like TIO. I like TIO. Looks like it could pull back though a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on TIO. Good volume, good spread. WODS. Like WLDS wants to go down a little bit lower. Gonna look that alone. MGRM has potential, but spread's a little bit too big for me. 9 cent spread. Volume's good. Looks like it. I don't see anything I really like in that yet. So wait, see if that'll heat up a little bit. It is it is going to be healthcare, so I like that. All right, what else do we have? Let's take a look at some of our indices. All right, start off with the E-mini S&P. E-mini S&P looks like it wants to go higher. And I don't see any setups on that. Let's look at the mini NASDAQ. And I'd seen anything on the mini NASDAQ. Mini Russell. Okay, so possible buy up here. I'm gonna watch 1789 on the mini Russell. I want 1789. Possible buy at 1789 on the mini Russell. Gold. Seen anything on gold this morning? Gold looks like it wants to go higher. Natural gas also looking like it wants to go lower. Crude oil looks like it wants to go lower. All right, only potential trade is going to be on this mini Russell. So we're going to watch 1789. All right, I haven't put anything on yet this morning. Hi, good morning, Glenn. Good morning, John. Morning, Kim. Yeah, John. So yeah, they are going to be different because what we're using is let's go back to those indices. So if you notice, like on the mini NASDAQ, you're gonna see the slash NQ. It's kind of an average, kind of averages out the price. What I do is when you have a buy entry, just go ahead and buy one of the future contracts. If you're trading futures, or if you like to trade knockouts, which I trade knockouts, you just take a buy or sell on the knockout. That's it. So yeah, just use this as an entry. All right. Once you get triggered, use it as an entry. So if we look at let's look at the mini Russell. Let's see here. Pulling up the mini Russell. So I hit 1789 here on this chart, and then you just buy the future contract. That's pretty much it. All right. So no, nothing, pretty quiet, nothing going on. Another 15 minutes here before the opening bell. PLP. Yeah, you got that spread bouncing all over the place. TLP is going to be a little dangerous. I see 10-cent spreads. It's jumping all over the place. Little too active for me on TOP. I am keeping an eye on TIO. There's potential on TIO. Go back and look at our AAIC. I still like AAIC up here at 428. That's a big beat, and beat's going lower. From what I can tell, looks like beat wants to go lower. Trying to get an idea how far down beat can go. I'm going to keep an eye on beat today, but just trying to get an idea how far back this thing can pull back. I could see it down to 270. Got some other targets on this BEAT 265. All right, let's see if we can pull back down to there. Then we'll take another look at it. LXRX. Still not seeing an opportunity. BST. Yeah, my JDST looks like it wants to pull back a little bit. No wait on JDST. Going back to WLDS. WLDS wants to pull back a little bit more on the downside. Get some good buy down here around 120. We'll revisit that. Right now, I don't see anything I really like on WLDS. MGRM. I'd like to see that spread tighten up a little bit, get a little bit more volume in there. I mean, it's not bad. 792 on volume. Spread's beginning to tighten. May have an opportunity on MGRM. Keep an eye on Acon. I don't have anything, but that's probably going to be the one that's going to take off after the opening bell. I'm going to put a really small position on Acon. I'm not ready to commit to anything large. Put on 200 shares. All right, some early targets, 170. Let's get this off first. It's going to be a pairing pattern buy. See if we have some additional targets. $188. All right, little position on ACLN. All right, we'll take another look at top. What's top doing? Top is all over the place. I'd be afraid to jump on TOP right now. TLP. TOP is going nuts. I can see TOP coming up to around 11. 1190 or so, but it's too dangerous. It's jumping all over the place. A little bit too much volatility for me. Let's go back to AAIC.
MBRT.
Ooh. And let's look at Acon. I do have a small position on Acon. Look at my mini Russell. Gonna keep an eye on this Russell 1789, like the entry up there at 1789. Less than 30 seconds to go before the opening bell. And keep an eye on Acon.
RAIN. Dear N. ACHV.
All right, gonna watch Acon.
Dear N.
Watch WLDS. Yeah, I like WLDS. Gonna buy a little bit of WLDS.
ARBL. Dear N. ARBL. Dear N. Dear N.
All right, this is a HF3 on WLDS.
ARBL. Dear N. Dear N. ARBL. GSIT.
Yeah, I also want to look at BEAT real quick. I like to see beat pull back a little bit further, so nothing on beat.
GSIT.
Still on Acon, HCON.
GSIT. GSIT.
Okay, mini Russell's hitting our buy. I want to go ahead and want to buy this mini Russell.
GSIT. GSIT.
All right, we are now long the mini Russell. Looking for a target of 1794.
ARBL.
1794 is going to be my profit target.
ARBL. ACHV. ARBL.
Again, looking at JDST. Take a look at my Acon. Gonna add a little bit on my Acon right here. Find a little bit more Acon, WLDS. Want to add a little bit more on WLDS. Watching JDST. If I get triggered on the long side, I think it's going to be a slow mover. Right now, it's volume's a little bit light. Spread's good. Penny spread on the bid ask. 373, 383 now, 1,000. That's very light on the volume. Okay, let me look at my WLDS. I did add to this, and it's starting to push back up. So I'm going to watch this. I do see a target up here, 150. 160, I'm sorry, 160. Have another one at 62. and possibly 76.
FISK.
PGT, yes. All right, I'm reversing. Looks like RTY just reversed. Wow, a little choppy there. So anyway, I'm going to reverse on my mini Russell. Okay, just reversed on the mini Russell. This is going to be an HF1 short. All right, let's get a target down here. Quote the mini Russell. All right, I'm going to look for a potential target now on this mini Russell down to 74.
GFAI. GFAI. GFAI.
All right. Let's check on my stocks. WLDS.
FISK.
Still on WLDS. All right, I want to look at BEAT. It hit my targets. We'll see if we get a bounce on BEAT. All right, still long WLDS. We reversed on the mini Russell. Target 1774 on this mini Russell. This is an HF1 short on the mini Russell. Glenn, I'm sorry. Let me get to TGT. Yeah. Could see a little bounce on TGT. Right now, maybe 136.77. But I don't like it. Looks like overall it wants to go lower.
JRPN.
Yep. Okay. Get ready to fall again. Looks like TGT is getting ready to go down again. I wouldn't want to touch it.
JRPN.
Yeah, just follow the signals from TOS, Thinkorswim. Yeah, John, you got to take the emotions out of the game, right? Just stick to the patterns, watch the patterns. As long as you've got that good volatility, good EOM, trade the pattern. Trade the pattern. Typically, when you start guessing a trade, when you start thinking about a particular trade, whether it's a good trade or a bad trade, it's because unless you've been doing this for a long, long time, typically what looks good on the charts looks good for everybody. And typically most people lose money. So if it looks good on the chart, in most cases, it's not going to be a winning trade. And if it does not look good on the chart, but if you have a pattern that says to take it, those typically are going to be good trades. So it's a very hard thing to get over. But just remember, if it looks good to you, it also looks good to thousands of others. And most people lose money. So that's just something to keep in the back of your mind. All right.
GFAI.
Yeah, Target's going to be all over the place. I'd be careful. Wouldn't be trading Target. Go to my WLDS. I mean, I do have some longer term targets pointing up. Short term WLDS could come down a little bit more, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens here because I still have some longer term buys going on. So I'm holding on the WLDS. Look at Acon. Kind of the same scenario with Acon. I do want to keep an eye on this, but I still have some little bit longer terms pointing up still. So I want to keep an eye on Acon. So I have 400 shares on Acon right now. Add a little bit on that. So we want to continue to watch that. BEAT, that was another one I was watching. It's still weak, so I don't want to get into BEAT yet. Maybe down here around those 264. Already hit these two lower targets. TOP. Yeah, TOP could be dangerous. I'd watch that TOP. JDST. Once again, JDST, I may have some interest on JDST if it gets up to $7. Yeah, we get to $7. We could have a nice little run. So I'm going to watch JDST up here at 7. CDRO. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to send an alert up there at 7 on JDST. Yeah, Glenn, I know that on target. That is exactly right. Thank you, John. You too. Good day. You had a good day. Nice. All right. So for those watching us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and also hit that like button. Also, if you hit that notification bell, we will keep you updated on any of our latest videos that are coming out. Once again, this is for educational purposes only. Remember that trading is not an easy profession. You have to work at it. Okay, you put the time into it. It can be a good profession, but you do have to put your screen time in. Never rush your trades. Never trade with money you can't afford to lose. If you're new to trading, always start off with a simulator. Whoever you open your account with, see if their platform has a simulator. Practice with play money before you ever go live. If you can't make money with play money, then you're not going to be able to make money with real money. So don't risk your real dollars until you've become confident that you can go live. Nobody starts off in this business making money. When I first started, I lost a lot of money, but it's the growing pains of this business. I did some stupid things back then. I did get a little bit too aggressive, too excited when I found something without fully giving a test in real time. So never trade with money you can't afford to lose, and practice before you go live. LXRX, no, IOVA. I'm just looking at some of the ones that were on my radar this morning. IOVA. Actually, I kind of like IOVA. Could see a little bounce on IOVA. ETRN. ETRN's looking like it wants to go lower. Let's see how far down the ETRN could go. I could see it possibly pulling back to 837. Yeah, 837 is a good pullback area. I'll watch it down there at 837. All right, let's look at see, top is not something you want to be in right now. Top is all over the place. Be careful with top. Be careful with TOP. TIO. I actually like TIO. I think TIO could run a little bit higher in here. Probably good up to about 450. I want to buy a little bit of TIO in here. I like TIO. Yeah, get some targets on TIO. TIO 428. A little bit tighter, 424, 24. And 439, 439. All right, we're getting up close to the top of the hour. Let's check one more time on our mini Russell. Again, on the mini, still on the mini Russell short. Little green on the mini Russell. All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up for today. Once again, if you have any questions, I have plenty of good videos on my YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies. Or you can always visit my website if you have any specific questions, innovativetradingstrategies.com. MNPR. So still have this short mini Russell working, trying to get down to 1774. But in the PIO, gotta watch ACON. I'm still on the ACON and WLDS. All right, that wraps it up. Everybody have a good trading day. Be careful. We'll see you first thing tomorrow morning.